As corporations continue to require to please investors through infinite growth, they are getting more and more creative with the ways that they try to monetize players. Well, this right here is not creative, really. It's just a price hike that they try to disguise in the form of this being an improved experience for players. So for those who play Apex Legends, I'm sure you know what this is all about. The Battle Pass controversy. They have decided to advertise this as evolving the Apex Legends Battle Pass to improve your experience, saying that this is an inside look into how we have improved the value. But when you really look at what they're doing here, they're essentially not only doubling the price of Battle Pass, but at the same time, they're removing your ability to be able to attain those battle passes for free. Usually with a game like this, you're able to earn currency through gameplay that will allow you to purchase the next battle pass, and that's what keeps people coming back to play the game. It's motivation for people to engage with the title so that they're able to be rewarded with the next battle pass that earns them the rewards that they desire, the premium battle pass that is. But now, instead of one battle pass, we are getting 2 battle passes per season. The battle pass is now available per split. Used to be 1 per season. So instead of one big battle pass that takes you through like 110 levels, now we have essentially half-season battle passes that are 60 levels each. Except instead of having to pay for the one big battle pass as you used to be able to, now you have to pay that same price point that you would pay for that one big battle pass for 2 half battle passes, effectively doubling the price point. And again, while removing the ability to buy that stuff with in-game currency, you now have to use real money, real dollars to purchase that stuff. Here we have a chart that kind of details the old system versus the new system. Specifically, this details Battle Pass rewards. But you can see right here that things are now being split into half seasons for the free, premium, and premium plus battle passes. And yeah, apparently now there are multiple premium battle passes. There's premium and premium plus, and this isn't the only game that's doing it. So Battle Pass has kind of become a more accepted form of monetization. Loot boxes have completely been phased out. Relatively, for the most part, they're still kind of there, but developers tend to try to lean away towards them. Battle Pass being more accepted. This is now the monetization system that they're trying to get more and more creative over, the one that they're really trying to innovate in to make it more and more monetizable and slowly inchworm their way towards making this stuff scummier, more egregious, and more expensive, and ensuring that every step of the way that becomes normalized so that they can kind of try to pull the next stunt. So this chart details how the new premium battle pass is now $10 for every half season, whereas before, in the old way of the premium battle pass, it was every season was a grand total of 950 Apex coins, which roughly amounts to $10. You used to get a whole premium battle pass that you could purchase with in-game currency that you could earn through gameplay for the same price point before as now half a premium season pass. So you have to pay double for it, and you're forced to pay real money. You cannot earn this through gameplay. And then the Premium Plus Battle Pass is even worse at $20 every half season with no option to spend Apex coins to earn this stuff through gameplay. And it's the audacity to try to insist that this is improved value and an improved experience for players when this is just them doubling the price of Battle Pass and trying to sell that as something advantageous to the players. Just the insulting level of how stupid do you think we are at display here. They have the audacity to try to convince us that these changes were made through community feedback and this is what the community wanted. And so rightfully, people are calling out this BS. In fact, the community notes on the tweet that talks about these changes to the Battle Pass reads, while Respawn claims this change is made through community feedback, it is obvious that this change is only profitable for EA shareholders. Consumers are forced to spend IRL currency instead of in-game Apex coins, which, I mean, at least if they kept the option for players to earn that stuff through gameplay, then nobody would be complaining. But the fact that they removed that option makes it very clear that this was an investor first decision, not a player or community first decision. And then scrolling further down, here's somebody calling this out for what it actually is instead of the improvement to the Battle Pass that is being advertised here. Instead of making the Battle Pass longer and charging a little more, they instead cut it in half and charge double. That's effectively what this is. On Reddit, the community can also be seen revolting. Right here we have the blog post in Reddit form that has 0 upvotes or has more downvotes than it has upvotes. And people right here are also calling this out for exactly what it is. So basically pay $10 twice a season instead of being able to continue buying battle passes every season with a one-time purchase. In what world is this better for players? And so yeah, if you sift through the subreddit right now, it is filled with posts with people saying things like, the battle pass changes finally did it. I uninstalled the game. This may be what kills Apex. All right, guys, I'm out. These are all becoming the top posts of the week, and they're getting thousands of upvotes. Plenty of people played Apex Legends with the knowledge that if they play the game enough, they'll be rewarded with the next battle pass. But now, because they're forced to pay real money, the game is officially dead to many of those people, and it's going to isolate those who really are looking for a free-to-play experience and still be able to earn the rewards that make playing the game worthwhile and fun and engaging. As for why this battle pass price increase or doubling of battle passes is coming in now, the general theory out there is that Apex Legends is starting to see a declining trend. You can see right here that for a while this game kept garnering more and more and more players, but lately the game has started to kind of dwindle or flatline and even kind of go downwards in trend. And so the theory is that because while this game still brings in tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of players every day, because EA needs to see this game grow in order to please investors. Again, for companies, it's not enough to make enough. The goal is to always be climbing upwards. The goal is to have this unsustainable model of infinite growth, which just isn't sustainable, but that's just how they operate. And because we're starting to see the number of players sort of dwindle, the theory is that EA made the decision to milk more out of the players that are still playing the game so that they can make up for the loss in players and are still able to meet certain financial quotas that will please investors. And then to make matters worse, many people feel as though the game currently in a technical side of things is just not in a very good place. Plenty of people are reporting that the game and the servers are very buggy, and the fact that that stuff hasn't been fixed first before charging players more money for an experience that is technically just in a not ideal place only adds insult to injury. Here's somebody who shared a long list of issues that seem to be commonly reported among hardcore players of this game, which you can check out for yourself. But yeah, the issues stem beyond the battle pass, but the fact that the battle pass seemingly is getting priority, charging double for battle passes is being prioritized over, fixing the experience and the aspects that need to be fixed. Just it makes it feel like they really don't have the community in mind. I mean, any semblance of having the community in mind would not result in them pretending like this is better for players and then removing their ability to, through gameplay, unlock battle passes and then charging them for twice the battle passes they used to have to pay for. And then in certain regions like Africa, this is all the more insulting because the whole of the African continent don't have servers, so they have to use servers from other countries and continents that result in high ping. And these players having to pay for the new battle pass price points and not having any way to attain the premium battle passes through gameplay. For this particular continent, this move to charge more for battle passes and remove gameplay progression options towards attaining those battle passes feels that much more scummy. And so what we have is a situation where plenty of people are protesting and, there's even organization going on in terms of how to protest. Here's a post that highlights some bullet points suggesting how to potentially protest this in the hopes that they'll reverse this decision and keep the old way of doing battle pass, or at the very least, bring back some way to earn those premium battle passes through gameplay, through in-game currency, and not have to spend a real currency for what should be a free-to-play experience where there are gameplay paths towards desirable rewards. And so this is kind of the whole controversy that EA has made for itself. Whether the backlash here will be enough remains to be seen. It's very possible that people will just continue playing the game and buying the stuff, and they'll ultimately make enough money, and the community bad will won't be bad enough, and the backlash won't be severe enough that they'll feel forced to make any changes out of the goodness of their heart. At the end of the day, they're going to follow the money. So the only way to really protest this is to, not give them the money and keep being vocal and ensure that this stuff makes headlines and make the backlash and PR nightmare bad enough that they have to pull back, kind of like how Helldivers had to pull back that whole, Steam link to PSN accounts situation. But I don't know, man. Apex Legends is one of those games that feels too big to fail. But if the protests here can be effective enough, then maybe there is a way to reverse this. Because, this is actually awful, and it's gonna disincentivize a lot of people from engaging with this game that no longer rewards them as much for playing it. So we'll see what happens. Time will tell whether EA ultimately decides that this was not a good idea, or whether they decide that it's worth weathering this PR storm that may be momentary before they normalize this new Battle Pass scheme that maybe other companies will end up copying, and then they'll try to push it again in a couple months or years. And it just sucks that we even have to have this discussion. But this is the state of things with Apex Legends currently. I'll keep you updated. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts and opinions are on all of this. And to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.